Hello everyone, welcome to poll number 33. These are 4 albums that have been chosen by my Discord people, and this will be an open to the public Patreon poll. You do not need to be a Patreon supporter to vote in this poll, largely because I am transitioning from Patreon to Coffee, or Ko-fi, however you say it. And so I have people kind of on both platforms at the moment, and as I'm transitioning, I'm just going to keep this one open to the public, so you guys can vote in this poll, vote for whichever album you want me to listen to next. So we have 4 albums here. Let us begin. The first one on the list is this one, yet again. We've been here before, have we not? I'm pretty sure this has been on a poll. Leaves Turn Inside You by Unwound. Indie rock, post-hardcore, post-rock album from 2001. The final album from Unwound. I have reacted to Terminus on the channel, I'm pretty sure. I don't quite remember which track it was. I do remember it being very interesting and very oddly composed. Definitely been wanting to check this one out for a long time, so that one should be cool and nice and good and fun. Second one. Ooh, what an interesting choice. We have some King Crimson on the docket. This is Red from 1974. Looks to be maybe their 7th album. First one was Court of the Crimson King, of course, and this is Red. Just more of that progressive rock that they're, that everyone knows them for, but this might be a little harder, a little more heavy metal oriented as well, a little more improv. I don't know. I have very little frame of reference with this band, so it would be an interesting place to start, I suppose. 3. Oh, is that Richard Ashcroft and Company? I think so. Urban Hymns from 97, obviously one of those giant Britpop albums, opens with Bittersweet Symphony. And you have, what's the woman's name who was going like Richard Ashcroft or Jason Spaceman, whatever his name is, from Spiritualized. You have all that, drama going on in 97. We have reacted to a good amount of The Verve on this channel when I was doing my donation streams. Someone in particular, was it Northern Soul? I think it was Northern Soul, which is the name of their second album, more or less, donated for a bunch of Verve tracks to be listened to. I probably heard half of A Storm in Heaven at this point, so really interesting band. I like their vibe. I don't love their vibe, but I like it, and I'm curious to see how Urban Hymns stacks up against all of the other Britpop that I've heard from the mid-90s, so that would also be a cool one to listen to. Number 4, last but not least, it has appeared yet again, Lost in the Supermarket. No, wait, sorry, London Calling. I have heard Lost in the Supermarket, though, which is a fantastic track. Reacted to it on the channel, as well as Rudy Can't Fail, which is a ton of fun. This thing has, 24 songs on it? I've talked about it before, 1979 from The Clash, very new wavy punk rock with a little bit of ska, a little bit of reggae on it. Ooh, interesting. So these are the albums that we have on the docket. Really interesting selection, for sure. This poll is going to run from now until the end of January 23rd, 2024. And then I will record the reaction on the 24th on Wednesday. So again, if you want to vote in this poll, it's open to the public. Go ahead on over to patreon.com/AlexHeitz. Link to the poll should be in the description as well. Vote for something good. Vote for a very nice choice, please. I'm very interested to see how many people vote as well. Usually, on my Patreon, I typically have around maybe like 20-25 patrons who are paid, and usually only about half vote. I get anywhere from like 8 to maybe 12, 14 votes on these polls. So they're decided by a very slim margin. So I'm always curious to see how these public polls do. So head on over to the poll, vote. I will record it on the 24th, and then we will move on with the Chameleons binge. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Go vote in the poll. Godspeed.